Hey everybody, another quick little rant while I have the time. Um, just a little rant on a article IGN has posted about what is surprised more government attempts at legislation in video games and basically apparently anything violent, even though this one is specified to video games. The article is called "Law Would Put Up Health Warnings on Games," and I'll read the article to you. I'll also post a picture of it in the video. Okay, let's begin. A new congressional bill would require that a label be placed on any title rated teen or higher, warning consumers of violence in video games. The label would appear both in retail and digitally distributed games. Okay, there is my first problem right there. If the game is rated teen or higher, then I should tell you the whole story about the game. I mean, really. Are people that really stupid? I mean, if you buy this for little Johnny, who's like 5 years old, a teen or mature rated game, then it's the parents' own fault that the kid gets messed up. Okay, that's not the game makers or the store's fault. And if you're old enough to play teen or M rated games, then it's your own damn fault if you get messed up. Okay, moving on. The bill sponsored by Representative Joe Baca, the irony, Democrat of California, is titled the Video Game Health Labeling Act of 2009. It would create a new rule in the federal government's Consumer Product Safety Commission that would replace this label on all games rated teen or higher. Warning, excessive exposure to violent video games and other violent media has been linked to aggressive behavior. Now, first off, that has not been proven. Causation is not implied by correlation. We learned that today. Hooray for logical fallacies. So if it can't be proven, you can't really put a warning label against it unless it's just a ridiculous statement, which this is. Moving on, the blog GamePolitics.com, run by an arm of the Entertainment Consumers Association, says Baca has proposed video game-related bills in the past, none of which have passed. Well, that should tell you how people really feel about such a thing. Last year, Baca sponsored a bill that would have required Federal Trade Commission to report on the Entertainment Software Rating Board's effectiveness, or the ESRB. Oh, and just to finish it up, the Video Game Health Labeling Act is co-sponsored by Representative Frank Wolf, Republican of Virginia, and has been referred to the House Energy and Commerce Committee. You can read the full text. They have a link to it at the end of the article on IGN. I found it in their We section, so go ahead and check it out if you would like to read more on the subject. But this continues to bring up points. I mean, hello. If you've been trying to do it all this time and it hasn't passed, then obviously it's not going to work now. And second, you guys are out of your freaking minds. You don't buy these kinds of games for kids. I mean, really. And just the whole violence in video games leads to aggressive behavior and people to kill things. Well, you don't seem to care about, Jason Voorhees on screen flopping people's heads off. Or, really bad rap music telling how they're busting in and shooting people. Or, really bad gang violence and shit. That was blatantly stereotypical. I know, don't flame me. What else do I really have to say about a subject that's already probably been butchered to death at this point? Honestly, not much. I mean, it's just stupid. Consumers should be smarter than this. Of course, we live in America, land of the complete and utter stupid. I mean, honestly, this bill is just stupid. I mean, really. I know, let's scare people into not buying these games. I mean, I think that's essentially what it is. The government wants to take control over this, so we can't buy, our little games or try and scare parents away from it. I mean, we have to warn the people now that violence in video games can lead to aggressive behavior. God, I mean, it should be fairly apparent whether this is suitable for people under a certain age or not. That's why we had the ESRB in the first place. Putting an extra warning on it will not deter any people from buying the game. It's more annoying than anything. It's like the warning and safety labels Nintendo always has in front of their games. Warning, video games can lead to seizures and epileptic moments and so on and so forth when it's blatantly obvious. Because if you suffer from seizures and other epilepsy and such, you know not to play certain games with lots of bright flashing lights and so on and so forth. I mean, if you're worried about this sort of thing, you're already aware of it. If you don't care, you don't know, and you will continue to not care. I mean, honestly, these government people are just wasting their time with this. Instead of worrying about putting a stupid label on a video game, how about working your ass to get the economy back in line? Or maybe trying to resolve some actual conflicts instead of putting a label on something so minor as a video game rated teen or above. If that's the case, put warning labels on everything. Now, why pick on video games? That was very unscripted, I know, and it was very quick. And, well, I got this up pretty quickly, so I hope you all enjoyed it. And I just don't want to go any further and, continue to basically rant my head off. So, that's it. Post responses and so on and so forth. Get a discussion going or something like that. That's it for now. Peace out.